Hello everyone and welcome back to something a little bit different. Now recently I got an email from a fairly well-known tech company here inside the UK. Logitech, of all companies, hit me up recently and said, Matt, we love some of the work you're doing, we'd love to sponsor some of the F1 videos you're doing on your main channel. How would you like it if we sent you over some gear so you could make some videos? Now, I expected that to be, maybe a steering wheel, some pedals. What actually ended up turning up was 4 separate boxes of kind of goodies and things for me to unbox today. Now, this video in of itself is not sponsored by Logitech. I'm just genuinely quite excited to open up this kind of thing, and I wanted to make a little bit of a different video today. But yeah, there are going to be some sponsored videos by Logitech coming in the very near future as well. Like I've said, they've partnered up for the next few months to hopefully sponsor our main driver career mode inside F1 24. But today, yeah, we're going to open up some goodies. If this sounds like something you enjoy, please do make sure to leave a like, get yourself subscribed to the channel as well. Without you guys and your continued support, none of this is possible. So yeah, let's get on and crack open a lot of very cool stuff. Now, as anybody that has watched an unboxing video knows that I've done on this channel before, I might be the world's worst unboxer of kind of various all-new and exciting things. Now, like I said, that was probably why Logitech didn't sponsor this video exactly. They don't even know that I'm going to show all this stuff off on camera on a special one-off video either. But first of all, we have got this, the Logitech Compass, which, by the looks of it, might be the biggest boom arm I've ever seen in my life for a microphone. Now, I believe in one of these other boxes, there is hopefully going to be a separate microphone as well. But yeah, the box is incredibly heavy. It's a premium desktop microphone boom arm. Now, obviously, I'm going to have all this set up on my rig, so we're not going to be setting it all up in today's video, but there will be some future videos coming in the not-too-distant future as well. And apparently, it also comes with a free trial of Streamlabs Ultra. Now, I'm pretty certain I already use Streamlabs, so maybe I'll give that away to one of you guys over on Twitter or X or whatever we're calling it today. Drop me a follow over there. Well, next up then, we have got a proper box this time round. I did remember to bring myself some scissors as well to break into these ones. Now, the boxes, obviously, they have been transported to me. I've also had a bit of a mess around with them to try and remove my address off as many of them as I could. Obviously, I don't really fancy getting myself doxed, or doxing myself, really, in today's video. So we're going to try to avoid that as best as possible. Now, what have we got in here then? It looks like we have got, first of all, a set of Logitech Pro X2 Lightspeed headphones. They are incredibly cool as well. Now, I'm a bit of a tech nerd, so I'm going to go through all of this. So it's a Lightspeed wireless graphene 50mm driver, Bluetooth wireless DTS headphones 2.0. They're made of aluminium, or aluminum if you're in the US. They've got a steel headband, premium leatherite, plush velour, memory foam, and 20Hz to 20,000 Hz as well. They look incredibly stylish, so yeah, that's going to be my new headset for some videos coming up very soon. That is very, very cool. We've also got another thing inside this box. We've got, first of all, some cool little True Force gloves. I had no idea they were going to be sending me these. These are very, very cool. So as we can see there, we'll have a quick look at the design. Now, I believe these are going to be available to the public in the not-too-distant future as well. Yeah, they are very, very cool design as well. How do they feel? Obviously, they're gloves, first time you ever wear, and they're obviously a little bit stiff sim racing gloves. They fit very, very nicely, though, as well there. So that is very, very cool. What else have we got then? We've got one more thing in this first box as well then. What is... I'm assuming this one's going to be the microphone, which it is. So we've got a Logitech Yeti GX as well there, which again looks very, very cool. I mean, it tells you the world we're in 2024, when a microphone comes with RGB light sync technology. But yeah, I mean, I've used blue microphones for years. So that is a really, really welcome addition to the set as well. I believe Logitech own blue nowadays, so yeah, that might explain obviously that one. But very, very cool as well. So we've got now 2 sets of microphones from this. That is brilliant. on to box number 2. This is the Big Daddy. I'm expecting this one, based on the weight, to be a steering wheel. Now, obviously, Logitech, they've done for years now, obviously, the G923s and the G920s and those, and I've recommended them for many, many years. But one that I do get asked about from time to time now as well is the all-new G Pro setup, which I, prior to now, have never actually even seen in person, I don't believe. So if we just crack this open, I mean, this is a massive box. I must admit, I'm a little bit of a nerd, like I said, when it comes to these kind of things. I mean, this box is almost as big as me. Right, give me 1 second. I'm going to try and get this out. It has been a while since I've unboxed something like this on the channel. But there we go then, the Logitech G Pro setup. Now, I believe actually since they've sent this out to me, they've actually started to release some other steering wheels for it. Obviously, originally, this this was the only steering wheel you could get with the Logitech new Pro setup, but obviously they are continuously evolving the ecosystem now. I think, like I said, they've brought out a new steering wheel. They're also going to meant to be, I think, either have already or are bringing out like new Pro handbrake and shifter and things like that as well. And obviously it is meant to kind of be, you know, obviously a new ecosystem that is going to evolve over time as well. So we're going to be keeping an eye on that very, very closely over the coming weeks and months. Now, can I quickly just open this up and take a look as to what it all looks like just inside? I mean, as always... Oh, hello, sorry. There you go. You can have a look at the Pro logos as well there. As you can tell, I didn't quite plan this one out maybe as well as I should. Now, obviously, you've got all of this setup on the back, so you know, you get all your instructions, everything like that. You get, obviously, a little message there about the Logitech G Challenge, which, of course, they do with McLaren, I believe, which is very, very cool. So obviously you can go compete in that if you want. We've also got a little play to win. What on earth is in here? Let's have a look. Oh, okay, so we've got some stickers as well, which I'm sure I'll put somewhere around my kind of rig and setup and everything. So that is very, very, you know, you can't beat... I've got so many stickers from like various products I bought over the years, and I keep them all, but I've never really done anything with them. Do I put them on like the side of one of my PC cases? Do I put them on my laptop or something? Someone yell at me down below what I'm meant to do with all of this. Now, like I said, I won't fully unbox everything that is in here, but this is always the big one that everyone wants to see, of course, is the steering wheel. Now, it looks like, again, I'm turning into a bit of a nerd. It looks like, obviously, their quick release mechanism as well is very, very cool. But let's just take a quick look then at the steering wheel, and there we go. That looks very, very cool as well. I mean, for a standard steering wheel, I mean, obviously, again, this is, you know, their Pro setup. So I think this set is, I want to say, about £1,000. It is a lot of money. And obviously, yeah, we'll be putting through its paces in the coming days and weeks. Obviously, you've got the normal 2 shifters. You've got 2 clutch paddles as well. And then if you have a look on the front, obviously, you've got all of the kind of the PlayStation button maps as well set up. You've even got, yeah, a nice toggle switch there on the underside, and then one front facing as well. So I'm going to make some videos obviously with some kind of setup guides and things like that ready with this one. But yeah, that is a very, very good steering wheel. I think it feels 300mm, so similar to obviously some of the products I've used before. But yeah, I must admit, I've watched videos about this before. Until I've seen it in the flesh, I'm now a much, much bigger fan of that steering wheel. It looks definitely a lot better in person than kind of in any of the videos I've seen before. And like I said as well, hopefully, if I ask really, really kindly, and if you guys like the video, maybe they'll send me over the new Formula Star wheel as well at some point in the future. But yeah, that is very, very cool. We've got one more box to open though. That one I think was the Big Daddy of the lot. So let's head into the final one. Well, last but not least then, like I said, at least I hope this is going to be some pedals as well then. Now, Logitech's pedal design, again, has always been one kind of on the lower end that people have been very, very kind of mixed emotions about. Again, it's never really a pedal set that I've used all too much, but these are apparently absolute game changers as well there. So let's try and get into this box as best as we can. And here we go then, play to win. It says 100 kilo load cell braking on this one. are Hall effect, gas and clutch sensors, 12-bit resolution, and tool-free adjustable pedal force with aluminium pedals, and 4 times gas control, gas and clutch springs, and 6 times brake elastometers as well there. Again, I'm sure for a lot of people that's a lot of words, and this box again is incredibly heavy. If you feel that kind of weight of a box is a good sign of build quality, these have got you covered. And there we go then, take a look at those as well. They look very, very cool inside this box. I'll try and crack this one open as well, just so we can have a little bit of a look as to what is inside. But yeah, all of this stuff, you know, again, Logitech, a massive thank you to them for sending this out to me. I think we've got a few other cool little bits and pieces. So obviously, yeah, we've got, what's in here? We've got, obviously, again, more Logitech G Challenge stuff. And obviously all your cables you'll need. Again, all of this stuff, you know, has come in very, very well packaged and everything like this. Like I said, you know, this wasn't a sponsored video at all for these kind of things. And obviously, yeah, you've got all your springs as well in the boxes. But like I've said, you know, I'm the world's worst reviewer or unboxer of certain things. When I move out, I want to try and get like a proper setup where I can unbox things as well. But I mean, you can take a quick look. Actually, you know what? We'll get them out of the bag. We'll take a quick look as to how these look as well in the flesh. Tell you what, these pedals, they look absolutely incredible there. I mean, obviously, the big thing with the pedals is how they feel. Throttle and clutch feel fairly similar to as I would expect. Obviously, the brake pedal as well, nice and firm as you want. They're a really, really nice design on these. And the fact they come fully assembled as well, when pretty much every other pedal set I've ever used, you've got to basically assemble when you get them as well, is very, very cool. Like I said, obviously I'm going to be playing around with these a lot over the coming weeks and months. A massive thank you to Logitech again for sending all of this out to me. You know, originally, like I said, I was just expecting like a wheel and pedals. But yeah, thank you to them so much. Like I said, we're going to have some very, very cool stuff coming in the not too distant future. If that sounds good to you, please do make sure you leave a like, get yourself subscribed. And I think I'm going to have to wrap this one up because I think my camera is about to die.